apiece, Dave on the hill alone. That'll be such a smart, fantastic break from Optic Gaming.
And Crimsix in at 20 and 10 right now. He is that player that's just heated up in this team. He's still going on this streak now, 3 to his name. Nearly a minute as well on the objective, which ironically, Scump and Formal, both there alongside him. But every single player really showing why they're such a dominant force. Epsilon can't get close.
Crim has had a really under-the-radar good year. Like, I feel like he's been actually very good, but I think we just kind of talk about Scump and Formal. Like, those guys are so dominant that kind of Crim's performances go under the radar. Like, I feel like this has been one of, Crim's, I mean, you look back at Advanced Warfare, I thought Crim was pretty good. Like, last year, I thought he was good, but I feel like this year you can definitely say he's been stronger than he was in both of those titles.
And every interview that you do, whether it's Scump or Karma, it's always talking about how Crim's kind of just taken that role of, I don't want to say the dirty work, but Scump and Formal, they're the ones just picking up the kills. And Crim's kind of filling in the gaps, maybe doing stuff that, is a little bit harder. But right now he's lights out, 24 and 11, 3-kill streak again. And that 75 points that Epsilon had, not really grown so much on this second rotation, Matt.
Well, the scariest part is that Scump and Formal are going to be consistent. You see Formal right now on a 6 streak, Crim on a 4 streak. If they get, like, dominant Crim, like the Crim we've seen in the past who has come to champs and just kind of ran through people, I don't know where it stops for this team. I think it stops no less than a championship, as you see Optic Gaming taking game number 1, 250-96.
Well, welcome to the 100-point club, Epsilon. Crimsix with a fantastic performance right there, and to Matt and Momo's point, I mean, he has had a pretty good year, I think it's fair to say, and he has kind of gone under the radar. It's funny, I was actually speaking to him and Scump last night, and Scump was like, I'll be your hard carry, don't worry. And Crim was like, all right, I'll show you how to hard carry. Ironic, because that's a fantastic performance right there. Crim really taking matters into his own hand, that's for sure. But for Epsilon, it's a weird kind of storyline when we talk about it, because it's like they were at one point so good. If this had been maybe 2-3 months ago, we could have looked at this game and been like, well, maybe Epsilon steal it. Whereas now it just feels like they're a little deflated.
It's just them and Splice. I don't know what happened in the past couple of months. We looked at these two teams just really setting themselves up to be that top 2 European squads, and for whatever reason, going into stage 2, they just both had a dramatic fall off, and I don't seem to have that same confidence in either one of these teams anymore.
I want to put my finger on it and go, it's this reason, it's that reason, but I just don't know why. I don't know what it is.
Of course, elsewhere in the tournament, Envious versus Elevate. This is a quick look at Map 2. Of course, Envy did win Map 1 pretty convincingly. And, well, Map 2 was just as convincing, Teep.
Yeah, pretty much. You can see the scoreboard there. Not much of a team performance coming on from Elevate. Zed having a decent game. I want to give Zed some props today. He's had a pretty solid performance overall, been very consistent, but look at those scores from Envious overall. John having a very, very good day, obviously. Slasher going into stage 2 had the highest SDKD, obviously carrying that over, has a 10-3 performance there. So when Envy's just rolling like that, J-Cap's just hanging out. He's like, just give me a bomb. I'll hit square. It's easy.
Pretty
hanging
hard
out
to stop, that's for sure. Of course, we are still waiting for Project Evil, Mindfreak, Black to get underway in Station 4, and Echo Fox versus 3's up on Station 3. Only 2 games currently going on, and neither are actually action, so we can't go into any more live look-ins, but there is a look at that Optic Gaming squad. I mean, if they beat Epsilon here, that's going to be a 2-0 start to their campaign.
I would not be shocked if we ended this event with Red Reserve the highest placing EU team.
I'm so glad you said that, because I feel like everyone on the analyst desk has said that at some point throughout today.
I would not be shocked. Yeah, I think, with how, up and down Splice and Epsilon have been, like, Red Reserve's kind of, like, sneaking under the radar.
They're just consistent.
They're not, like, a flashy team, not like a sexy pick, but, like, they have been rock solid, for the last 2 months or so.
They're very good at forcing game 5s, as we know, and, I mean, you never know. If you get, I don't want to say a blessed bracket, because they're really, this event, I mean, we know the quality of teams, but maybe you get a little bit of lady luck on your side. You never know. Red Reserve could go on a run.
I think the big thing for Red Reserve is their actual group, if they can steal first seed against FaZe. Because, FaZe, yes, they're 1-0, same as Red Reserve. That game is going to be very interesting. Obviously, you finish 3rd in your pool, and, you go into that winner bracket. That's usually a big difference in who you play. Are you wanting to play a first seed like Optic and an Envy, or are you wanting to place, a second seed?
Well, of course, Optic Gaming versus Epsilon. Optic put Epsilon in the 100-point club in map number 1. Now map 2, Search and Destroy on Crusher, is underway.
Search and Destroy Crusher. Optic Gaming currently 11-3. I'm looking at the stats for this one. I've got it right, Matt. It's the second best search and destroy, which is absolutely useless really to say. But Epsilon, for themselves, is going to be a very tough ask. Already 1-0 down in the series. Optic looking dominant so far.
Well, here's where Optic Gaming has really looked their best in search and destroy. And I think if they can really right the ship in terms of hard points, I think this is a team that is going to be very scary come bracket time. You see the first kill going to Karma. Vortex slides right on the bomb, able to get one. Everybody just flooding in for Epsilon. And just like that, it'll be Optic Gaming taking round 1.
Straight away, very, very fast-paced rounds. We've seen it all day long from Crusher itself. We've seen 4 hidden this B-bomb site both on defense and offense. But Optic Gaming starting as they mean to go on. Looking very comfortable in the situation they are. It's not like they're struggling. Sometimes we see those kind of jitters at the start of tournaments for Optic Gaming, but they seem so focused, obviously, after stage 2.
They just need to take it one step at a time. I feel like, with a lot of the pressure that these guys are under, you see Dave, though, pick up 2 nice kills here inside you. This should be a round where Epsilon takes it as they muscle their way into the bomb site. But with so much pressure on Optic Gaming, they can't look at this as coming in and just keep thinking about winning champs, winning champs, winning champs. It needs to be win the group. Focus on the group. Last year they lose to Cole. That's how they end up playing against Envy. That's how they end up ultimately losing that tournament. Focus on the group. Then focus on that winner round 1. We know if they win winner round 1, how good they are after that. They need to just take it one step at a time. That was a sick play there from Dave.
Yeah, good to highlight. He tried to pick up the 4th with some flashy 360 no-scope, but no, he doesn't. Stolen by his teammate. He'll be having words later. But for them, Epsilon just getting around on the board sometimes, that domino effect where Optic Gaming just starts snowballing rounds together. You want to stop that straight away, and Dave does that.
Now we'll see what Optic does on offense. Looks eerily similar to their first round offensive push. Krim spots one. Easy kill there on a Vortex. Peeks around the corner. Now he's gained a ton of information here for Formal. Formal knows this flank is coming, but does not know exactly from what angle. Tags up both players, not able to find one. Let's see how Scump and Karma decide to play this.
Interesting, though, you saw Hawkeye almost sitting back. Now they have that numerical advantage, 3v2. They are going to group together. They are going to go for the trades, and 2v1 is all down to Karma. One is weak, and now 1v1. Karma taken down, and that's going to come from Hawkeye. Epsilon are going to clean up round number 3 and take the lead in the search and destroy. And I will say there is a patient play from Epsilon. You know, they didn't kind of rush things. It was a very good trade onto Formal. They used their numbers very well, and they're going to clean up that 3rd round.
Yeah, that would have been one where after Krim picks up that kill, you would have liked to see him fall back towards his teammates, because they can plant for, the rock side and just kind of push all the way through if they know that there are those players on the flank. So we'll see. Maybe if that same setup comes in, they'll play that a little bit differently. Put the round away, but it'll be Epsilon with the 1-round advantage here. So you see the bomb heading in towards the A-bomb site as Josh will play far on that flank. So Josh trying to watch this push coming on through. Let's see how Epsilon tries to break in.
Now, Karma's been tagged up. Is Optic Gaming going to think everyone's going to go to B? Crimson is finding his way through the middle, but seen by 2, traded by Epsilon. I would say not really traded, but just using those bodies efficiently. Hiding by the crates is Josh. He's taken down. That's by Hawkeye, and now a 2v2. Vortex and Dave, all up to Dave, but he is in a position to maybe get a plant down. He's going to go for it, and he's going to be up against Scump and Formal.
But now as Scump and Formal don't see the bomb go down right away, yeah, I'm surprised they didn't head all the way over towards A, because there are those 2 players there for Epsilon. If that 3rd guy doesn't come in for the trade, you have to imagine he's on the opposite side of the map trying to get bombed down.
Scump and Formal, they've crossed over that middle path. They're going to be heading in towards the back. Question is, which way does Dave go? With this ERAD, he wants to keep things close. He doesn't want to give any advantage towards Optic Gaming. We've seen teams and players just hop on the bomb, but no, not for Optic Gaming. He spots the bomb. No one on it. Play the time.
We'll see if Dave can get back towards bomb here. He's taking the longest route, does not even get back to check it. So they saw the timing there. He actually jumped up, checked the bomb, and as soon as he went down, that's when you saw the gaming cross. They jump on bomb right away. Dave takes a long route, never able to make it back. And I don't even really love the route that he did take, because if there's any resistance in that hallway, he is there with an ERAD against most likely Formal with an NV4 over a K-bar. He ain't getting back towards the bomb.
I thought he was going to recheck the stairs. Obviously, if you can peek it, you can get right back down there with an ERAD. But no, Optic Gaming tie up the map 2-2 at this current time. So we put another 90 seconds on that clock. And the bomb in the hands of Karma this time. With a very aggressive push from Crim6. And we've seen this throughout the, the playoffs. He plays on, his own almost. and it seems to be working for him. Optic's S&D has been pretty flawless.
I mean, this is what he used to do, where Krim, at the beginning of the round, would just kind of come up with an idea in his own head and just tell the rest of the team, give me 30 seconds. Give me time to make a play. And you see Krim, such a smart player in Search and Destroy, when he has that time, able to make the plays. It's 2 kills at the beginning of the round for Crim6.
Yeah, Formal has gone down, but Crim's really opened up the doors here for Optic Gaming, as they do have the 3v2. The bomb is down now with 35 seconds left on the clock. Hawkey and Josh in a very difficult position. Hawkey trying to maybe go high here. Baden with his teammate, one at the cage. He's going to tag him up. See the second. Karma tagged as well. But now just a 1v2. Josh has found 2 this round. He's going to have to find the ace. Not going to happen, though, as he is going to be pinched by the boys of Optic Gaming. And now they retake the lead.
Yeah, and the playstyle of Krim is so difficult to play against because there's no consistency to it. Where it's not like he's going to push the same thing round after round. You're just so worried about, now where is he going to go? Is he going to come out the middle on the flank? Is he going to go all the way around? Is he just going to kind of corner camp inside by A? Like, there's so many different ways he can play this that if you're Epsilon, it's very difficult because you're trying to game plan against the team, but then you're also trying to worry about where he's coming from. Makes Optic Gaming even harder to play against.
Really does, especially researching. Karma's the aggressor as he finds the first, and now under pressure is going to be Dave, and just like that, the round, it almost feels over. But no, a 2v4 for Epsilon is possible, but it's going to be very, very tricky. That's going to be all up to Josh now, and we're going to see round number 6 here, heavily going Optic Gaming's favor, as we do see Josh trying to make something here, maybe take down one with him. Karma's already rocking that payload. Josh trying to work towards the reactive, has seen one. Not gonna tag. Oh, he'll be furious with that. He's got to find the second. Karma just appears at the door. Knocks him straight out. Josh finds number 2. For a second, I thought it was possible there, but the slide coming in takes Josh from behind, and Josh taking down 2 there. He'll find something from the round, but inevitably, Optic Gaming will take that one step further towards going 2-0 up in this series, Matt.
Got scary there for a second. Josh was able to pick off 2. Not able to finish off Scump. He slides in with the ERAD. Makes quick work of him. Now you do have Karma with this active camo. Maybe this is a round you decide to use it. You go up 5-2. You're in a very good spot to close it out. But look at this again. Number 1 on the minimap, Crim6. Trying to push up towards mid. This time he gets picked off by Josh playing further back.
Well, a lot of the success for Optic Gaming is when they draw that first blood. 81% of the rounds won. But this time Optic go down first. It's all going to be left up to Formal, I believe, there. And Epsilon, they bite back in a very quick round over towards that B-bomb site, and quickly finding out what works for them and what doesn't here. Josh taking full control there.
Well, it's much easier to play when Krim doesn't get first blood, right?
Exactly. You saw it, you know, a prime example of that 81% coming in on that previous round. But Optic Gaming, again, you know, one of the better teams when they are down. A 3v4 maybe.
And we'll see. You still have that active camo on Karma.